Do we have to be up here?
Oh, you can.
Okay.
How's it going, everybody? You already know me. This is Jose. This is Deb. This is Sean.
Hi, how are you?
And what they're gonna do today is teach you how to homestead in half an acre. So we got a little surprise for you. We're gonna give you the rundown, but I'm gonna give you this little introduction right quick. Why do you think it's important to homestead in half an acre? Look at the world today. Look at the union workers on strike. Look at everything that's happening. Don't you think at some point it'd be important for you to be able to take care of yourself, whether it's providing your own meat, your own, vegetables, plants, things like that. And this is an intro to homesteading in half an acre, to where you're going to learn how to do a few things like that, or at least get the setup. And we're going to show you how they've done it, and this is their blueprint. So come along with us. Okay, so again, we have Deb and we have Sean. Who wants to lead the hoorah?
Deb will lead. Well, I'll go ahead and lead. So right here, as you come onto the homestead, as you can see here, we have the driveway. As you're coming to the homestead, on the left side here, you actually have where it's like a family area where you can have kids playing, so on and so forth. This is basically a family area. Picnic tables, games, you name it. This is a great area for that, and a pretty large area for that. And as you come on down the driveway here to our left, we have the orchard. Right now we have, how many trees do we have in here?
We have a fig tree that produced lots of figs this year and still growing. And then we have a grapefruit that's still a baby. We have an apple. It produces 4 different types of apples. And come up here, we have a nectarine. And I didn't preserve any of those this year. I ate all of them.
Nice.
Take them in.
Yeah. And then we have 2 peach trees that I harvested enough peaches to do 47 pints of jam. I don't want the stones. We'll go.
All right. So it's amazing that that's the part of the thing that I like, is you're able to even continue to know about how many things are of jam that you were able to get out of, I guess you say, procure.
And this was actually our first year having that much fruit. Like the last couple years we'd get 1 or 2. These trees we've planted 3 years ago. So we definitely got a lot of peaches off the trees this year. This is an orange bush that, I don't know, man, it's kind of like the Energizer Bunny. It dies in the winter and it comes back. Still haven't produced anything from it. However, it's still alive.
Awesome.
This is a pear tree. This was a stick when I planted it. I haven't received anything off of it yet, but I need another pear tree for that to happen.
Okay.
And then this is the tree that produces 4 different types of apples. We planted it a year ago, and it hasn't produced yet, but again, the other ones took 3 years, and Emma's in here.
Okay.
And then this is the grapefruit. Again, this was a little tree last year. The original tree died, it came back. This is what it is now. It's thriving at this point, but still growing. The fig tree literally started out as a twig. And as you can see, we're still getting
Oh,
figs.
nice.
Yeah.
Heavy producer.
And this year it just went crazy on us.
That's awesome.
So
And there's also more room for more trees here.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it looks like that. So is it good to plant trees in pairs, like as in, a pair of pear trees?
It really depends on what type of fruiting tree you have.
Right.
Some require 2 trees, some require more than that.
Okay.
But you can actually get about another 7 trees in here.
All right. And it's amazing to me that you guys were able to fit this all in just half an acre, and still, it feels so spacious.
Yeah.
Spacious.
We kind of strategically planned for everything, all the animals to be in the back, and we'll get there. But there's a an RV hookup over here on the where the RV is.
If you have family that coming in town, it's definitely, you know, or you have family staying with you, you can definitely fit a RV there about that size or a little bit smaller, even a little bit bigger.
See, and that's what I like, because you have the main house here, and then let's say, for example, later on, like you said, you know, your kids want to come visit, or you know, they have your grandkids. You still have a lot of privacy right there to where they can bring their own RV, or let's say you even have a fifth wheel that you can have as a guest home, things like that. So that's awesome that you guys already have the RVs or the jack already set in place.
Absolutely. And then as you go through here, basically, you notice that we have basically a clear run from here towards the back where we're going towards the animals. And that's basically so you can deliver your hay and have your feed delivered.
Okay.
This little area used to have flowers, and then, you know, free-range chickens.
Oh yeah.
Geese, ducks, turkeys. So this barn is, I want to say 12 by 32. It is just 3 years old. I take you in there, but we've got so much stuff packed, and we've packed it and put it in there.
Okay.
2 lofts.
Yes, there's a loft on each end.
This is good. This is
We
exactly.
had it painted to match the house. The double doors open outward. And we had 2 windows put in for ventilation.
Nice. And I like that it's got the metal roof, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes. And it is also set up to have electric. We have the box and the panel, the wiring. It's not hooked up at this point. However, the stuff is there to do so. These are the grapevines right here. They were literally sticks when we planted them. This year we kind of got drowned out, but early on we were covered with grapes.
How many jams of jams have we got on that?
Oh gosh. I think I ended up with like 6 or 8 quarts of grape jelly from these.
Nice.
So yeah, it was very fun to do. And then we have the greenhouse, which we leave open during the summertime because it's so hot here. I didn't plant a spring garden, but God did, because I was loaded with tomatoes.
Nice.
I had a nice tomato medley. Right now we have elderberry, which were sticks that I just rooted, threw them in some soil, and there's elderberry, which is natural medicine.
Okay.
And there's some stuff planted in the garden right now, not ready to harvest. And then we have this little garden table that you can do all your gardening stuff on.
If we're moving it to the garden.
Okay.
And, go ahead, babe. Okay. Here we have the hoop coop where all the turkeys are staying currently because they're starting to fly. So I need to clip their wings back again. So what is this? 18 feet long? 16?
Yeah,
17?
it's about 18 feet.
18 feet long.
Roughly 16 feet in the width.
And about 8 feet wide. And there is a center for that, but we just moved it from the goat yard over here, so we haven't put that separation back in. Because over here I have a mama with her babies.
Okay.
So those babies and mama will transfer over there once we repair the goat damage. I leave the duck pools and the geese pools over here in the shade. This is a mulberry tree, a fruiting mulberry, and I didn't make anything with those this year, but I have 3-gallon baggies full of mulberry in the freezer, and they're going to be loud now. Over here is where we have our baby coop, and it doesn't matter what fowl bird it is, all the babies go with mamas in here. Right now we currently have 8 blue slate heritage turkeys. Sylvia.
That's awesome.
She's getting all strutting.
Which, if somebody's interested in getting it started, we're actually going to be leaving.
Yes, if someone who's really interested, and they're interested in us leaving behind some of the animals, we will consider that for sure.
Absolutely.
Over here is where we keep the boy pigs.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's Elvis Pigsley, and that's his son, Loverboy.
Nice.
And that's their mess. And then we have the chicken coop. And this is where everybody goes at night. And I don't have to put them in. They automatically go in. We have little cedar roosting poles, nesting boxes. And then in the little studio there is where I put the mamas that are on eggs.
Okay.
And she's in there now. I don't know how many eggs she's on, but she's in there. And then we have a solar light here for any nighttime action that the light comes on. You might want to check it out. This is where we keep our hay and alfalfa, so it doesn't get rained on, wet. And then all of the feed bins we keep right here, centrally located, easy to get to, scoop, go, feed. We have feral cats that like to come and play, say hi.
Oh yeah.
I do feed them.
But cats keep the snakes away, so that's always good.
So far, so good.
Yeah. And then this is the chicken run. I want to say the chicken run is 10 feet wide and 24 feet long.
Yes.
Okay.
And on rainy days, instead of letting them out, we leave them in here. They scratch, do their thing. And then we have the quail up in here. We have a pen for males and females for breeding, and then all the males go over there, and those are the ones that go to freezer camp.
Awesome. So freezer camp.
Yeah, freezer camp.
Or dispatch.
Dispatch process freezer.
Then we have the mamas.
Oh yeah.
And then we have the girl pigs over here. Then you have Patsy swine. That's Mama, and then her two babies from her first litter she had.
Patsy swine. Love
Patsy
it.
swine. And yeah, Mystery, we're selling her.
Okay.
It's already sold. And then we also keep a pool in here for the ducks over here because, you know, they can never have enough dirty water.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the bunnies over here. Bunnies are strictly pets.
Okay.
We use, you know, their droppings for fertilizer. In fact, everybody's droppings on the property go to fertilize the yard.
Nice.
All of the yard. This is our little feral kitty.
I don't think you can say feral when they love to be pet like that.
Yeah, well, Mama brought
That's a
them.
pet.
Mama brought them, and then she kind of dumped them, and she's been gone. She comes to eat, and then she's gone again. So then we have the goat yard. We just recently separated the goat yard from one big yard. We can go in. Just watch this one. She can get sassy.
All right.
Here's the rest of the feral brothers. And then the little girl, she was just up there somewhere. Okay, here, go with your brothers. So we just separated this. We have the girls on this side, the boys on that side. Obvious reasons. Everybody's in heat, everybody's in rut. And Archie was wounded really bad, being in rut. So we separated everyone.
Okay.
We also have another little boy over there. He's been Burdizzo'd, and then that one over there, he's been Burdizzo'd as well. So we're just keeping them separate right now from the big guys.
Okay.
We also have a water tank. It's a 305-gallon water tank that we will leave. It's currently filled with filtered water. And we can go inside and show you the other stalls.
Okay.
We would put this side for the girls because we have a milk station in here. Because I have 3 does that do milk, and my son just finished with them. So right now we have Big Daddy in here, Rusty, because he's really rough when he's in rut. But and then we have the milk station in here. You girls come on, go on, Angel. Go on. So Josh just finished milking. So we have the milk station here. The girls hop up here, put their feet in there, and then we lock them in. Do their milking.
Nice.
And then we're off. We're off to the races. No, Julia. Everybody's pretty calm now because they've been eating. I was worried about that.
Yeah. I think my mother-in-law would fall in love with this place.
Over here we have a barbecue, a smoking area.
Nice.
You can set it up any kind of way that you want. There is power. You can see here.
So do the animals ever know, like if you go towards the smoking area, it's like,
No, to be honest with you, even when we're dispatching, everybody wants to come around and see what's going on. But yeah, this is a barbecue area. It's a smoking area. It's close to the house, so if it's raining or something like that, everything's close to the house as far as serving the food.
I mean, I can tell you, just in half an acre, you guys have done amazing. Like, this is an amazing place.
Thank you.
Like, it's just awesome. Like, everything that you've got. Oh, no, I'm fixing to, I'm going to walk that way. I'll have Sean take me back that way.
Oh, over here we have, you already told about this yet?
Yes, I did.
Okay. So these are lilac trees. I just recently cut them back because they were so full that you couldn't even see out. So I cut them back. I got tired of walking in spider webs. And over here we have an herb garden, and we have raspberries and blackberries as well back here.
Nice.
That are coming up.
We're just getting ready to redo, put new fresh herbs in, and Sean is reattaching all of the fence so that it withstands these livestock guardian dogs.
Okay.
And around the back there, yeah, okay, we can go this way. Are you following us?
And as you can see here, we basically have enough room here where two people can go down this in the fencing in the house.
You can get a wheelbarrow, big wheelbarrow back through here. We also have cameras and floodlights in the goat yard. And then
Still
over
plenty
here,
of space back out here.
yeah,
Oh yes.
yeah, there's still plenty of space over here. I threw vegetables out to the animals and they started growing. Okay. So this is also an apple tree, which we haven't had any produce off of it yet. However, it's only 2 years I've had that here.
Okay.
And it's taken off. And then, like I said, we have other apple trees, so I shouldn't have to, somebody broke my branch. So we're waiting for that one as well. And then, outdoor faucets.
Yep.
There's electrical outlets over there by the AC unit.
This is a great place for a carport.
Yeah, this is where we were going to put a carport, was right here.
Okay. No, yeah, this is definitely amazing.
Yeah.
Love everything that you guys have done. Love what you've done with the place.
We process our own meat, be it quail, whatever is there at the moment. And right now we're going to be processing pig pretty soon.
So then you have, I'm guessing you have like chicken eggs, duck eggs.
Yes, chicken, duck, quail, turkey,
What's our average big?
goose.
Our average amount of eggs.
If they're not molting, I'm usually getting about 18 to 20 a day.
Okay.
Quail, everybody's sporadic right now because everybody's molting, which means they're losing their feathers and they're not doing so well laying right now. So we probably get about, I don't know, maybe 6 quail eggs a week at this point. The ducks have slowed down, so I'm getting like 4 duck eggs a day.
Okay. And I hear duck eggs are richer than like
I actually prefer
eggs,
the duck
and
eggs
some
over the eggs.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he
Chicken
does.
eggs.
I like the quail eggs myself. They've got a nice, rich flavor to them.
For some reason, I always just want to do boiled quail eggs. I don't know why.
I pickle them. Yeah, I definitely do pickle them.
So right now, what are we doing as far as canning? What have you canned so far from what we produced here?
Oh, wow. Sean has gone hunting, and he's gotten a couple deer. And so we've processed that, and I've made homemade stew. I've canned homemade stew. I raw pack everything. Like I'll put, literally, when I tell you, a handful of venison, and then I'll put some gravy over the top of it. Powder gravy, mind you. And then I'll take a handful of chopped potatoes, carrots, put some corn in, drop my seasoning in, put the lid on, pressure can that for like 90 minutes at 10 pounds of pressure. And when you pull it out, you have better
Meals ready to eat.
Yes, better than
Nice.
Dingy Moors.
Right.
All fresh.
Love it.
Yeah. And we've also done, I've made salsa from the tomato medley that God gave us this year. And that came out really super
How
good.
many jars did you get from that big?
I think I probably got like 4 or 5 jars because you're just chopping them up tiny, tiny. So, and then jam. I have put so much jam
Tons
away.
of jam.
Okay.
Yeah,
of jam.
and they pretty much eat it as quickly as I make it. But now that my daughter and her girls moved out, they're not eating as much of it because the boys are just like, Jay would eat peanut butter every meal if you let him. But
Okay. Well, I think we'll cut there, and I'm gonna